Hey everyone, and welcome to the Cloud Smart series. Today we'll be talking about some new research from VMware where we look at 82% of hypergrowth companies have a CEO that's involved deeply in cloud decision making. The conversation that I'm looking forward to today with Preeta is about how cloud smart CEOs can drive business benefit. So over to you, Preeta. Hello, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Brad.
From your perspective, you do a lot with Australian and New Zealand businesses and CEOs. How are they getting involved in the cloud decision-making process?
Yeah, look, CEOs have absolutely a critical part, and we've worked with organisations over the last 7 to 8 years. I remember the most successful organisations in terms of cloud adoption were those financial services institutions that had a CEO mandate around cloud adoption, right? So absolutely, from the start, they've been involved in, the cloud journey and the cloud decision making. But what we're seeing today is a little bit different. CEOs are really having a major impact on an organisation's cloud maturity, right? From a VMware perspective, when we look at organisations that have moved to a cloud operating model, we like to measure their maturity into 3 categories. Those organisations that went cloud first, right? Then we move to organisations to absolutely embrace multi-cloud, but move into what we call a cloud chaos phase. So, they've embraced multi-cloud, but unfortunately, they've inherited a lot of complexity and a larger security risk profile. And then finally, those organisations that make it to the cloud smart level of maturity. And it's those organisations that have an absolutely heavy involvement from the business and from CEOs.
So thinking about cloud maturity models, just your perspective on business benefits that are derived?
Yeah, look, all organisations have been able to deliver business benefits wherever they are in the cloud maturity model. But if we look at those organisations that are cloud smart, there's, key focus areas and key benefits that they only, enjoy and experience. The first really is around time to market, right? The ability for organisations to build an environment which is a rapid application development environment, to give developers the capability to be able to really focus on new features and delivering these applications a lot quicker than instead of worrying about the infrastructure. Second area which is a key benefit for organisations is obviously the financials. Organisations are now, we're moving them from a heavy infrastructure-based cost organisation to a really flexible cloud cost model, right? And organisations are seeing a major impact in terms of revenue. And the last area which often gets overlooked is employee experience. We're moving employees from what's been quite a complex user app experience to something which is a lot more frictionless and a lot more seamless. And this has moved the needle hugely on employee engagement and employee experience.
Just think about the stats and the survey. There's still a big gap. So where are businesses struggling?
We've seen, major events happen over the last 2 to 3 years, like the pandemic, and all of a sudden CEO engagement is at its peak and it's really accelerated cloud adoption, right? What we really now need to see with these organisations who are in the cloud chaos phase is further engagement of the CEO, really helping those organisations drive to that cloud smart organisation.
It's interesting, hey? So just to finish up with, you do a lot with our customers. You're out in the field a lot. You spend more time out of the office than in, which I love. What's your advice? What do you to become that cloud smart, that business, or have that leader? What's your advice? What do you see?
Yeah, look, a couple of key things, right, for those organisations who are in that cloud chaos phase. It's really one, CEO engagement again. Keep hammering it, keep ensuring that they're engaged and the business is engaged to really help you drive to that cloud smart organisation and level of maturity. And the second thing is really around focus on consolidation, simplification and security. The end goal is really about getting the users confident in the platform. And if we continue to focus on those areas, we'll help increase cloud adoption.
Awesome, thanks Preeta. For more information, check the link below. Really appreciate you joining us. Have a great day.